The devil finds ways to fight, to begin early with people, trying to make sure that regardless of their fighting spirit, they are starting off on a disadvantaged ground. That's what the devil tries to make up to do. And regardless of how you try to fight later, you start from a disadvantaged ground. Through an LD or dysfunctional backgrounds. Simply put, the people you call criminals, if they were born by your parents, they would not be. Most of them would not have been. They are victims of their environment. If they are better, they will do better. Are you with me? Children are born blank. Whatever the background is becomes the filter through which they perceive life and approach life. The background becomes the filter through which they perceive life and approach life. And one way the devil successfully plot attack, are you with me? One way the devil successfully plot and launch attack against lives of people is by fighting them from their roots. Fight parents, but you're actually fighting their seeds. Growing in a dysfunctional background is so bad because dysfunctionality becomes the first exposure of the child. So I wrote, 5 things here. I'm just going to go through them. Traits of children who are traumatized or people who are still struggling with childhood trauma. And don't trivialize what I'm saying. That there is somebody somewhere who is still running with a perception because of something somebody said when the person was 5. We've been exposed to different kinds of people. Most amongst them are those that the devil used to launch a direct attack at certain aspects of our futures, releasing words that may not go away in a hurry. Okay? Are you with me? I'm obviously remember things people said to you while you were young and you have not forgotten. Is there anyone here? Let me see your hands up. It's happening. It's happening. Number 1. Individuals who are struggling with childhood trauma find it difficult to stand up for themselves. They are scared. They avoid conflict, not because they are peaceful, but because they are scared. And that fear leads them to isolation. Contact with people can be hurting, so they are isolated. When they are isolated, they get to their caves, and the devil gives them toys, addictions, substance use, something that makes them feel among again. That's what happens. Number 2, people struggling with childhood trauma grow up to become people pleasers. You want to please everybody. You want to manage people's ego for them. You want to manage everybody's esteem at the expense of yourself. Some people are dating narcissists, self-absorbed individuals, and they will make you feel bad, and you say it's true and bad. It takes a level of being battered to hang around your abusers consistently. That's not patience. That's bad esteem. Don't give people the impression that you're a rag. I've related with people that nobody has ever walked out of their lives, and I did. You can't put me down at the expense of because of your ego. I will not be abused. You can walk out of abusive relationships. You have friends who will always talk about themselves and shut down your dreams. When you see anything, they shut it down and they are quick to talk about their own. And every time you leave them, you go back doubting your very essence. Or you keep going back. Tale of a slave and the traded slave master. This world is a wicked place. The moment people see that they can control you, they will. Don't be that nice. Be kind. That's the fruit of the Spirit. But I didn't see niceness there. Okay? You are a guy who is just starting life. And you are dating this girl that every time you want to go out, she brings all her friends. And right there, you're already borrowing money from UBA. So you can pay all the bills. Stand up for yourself and tell her, this is my budget. You are man enough. Speak up. If she wants to leave you, let her go. Anybody who doesn't understand your season can't be worthy of your future. Let her go. I just have to manage. Let me prove that. What are you proving? Stop trying to use the money you don't have to appease people. Are you following what I'm saying here? It is not everywhere you can give tip. Sometimes the tip is your transport. Oga, collect it. There are places you go to eat, they are giving the impression you collect change. Oga, yes. I will. You know, I went to preach somewhere. I've never seen this one. But because, you know, my nature, I'm a real person though. I'm going to think, you come around me, I'm telling you, thou art. Thou art God. I went to preach. And I noticed that these people were giving me the impression that you have come here, you will not take honorarium. I said, we'll see. I don't need the money. But because of this thing I'm perceiving. So when I entered the car, the person brought the honorarium and gave me, and he held it. So I held it too. He was giving me and I was trying to. I made it awkward. Then I collected the honorarium and said, God bless you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. And I wound up and I left. Why do you want to target my heart? Like I must leave it. The last time I went, you put book flight too. You said you used return tickets as a gift. So I did that one. Now you want to do this one. I collected it. Not because I needed the money. Don't give people the impression that you'll always bow to their will because you want to prove a point. Don't do that. Stand up for yourself. Oh, bow, I collected you. See, even if I'm not going to use this thing, I'll collect it. The brother, after that time like this, not gone on their meeting again. We are fighting with guest minister about the area. Oh God. This is Niger. Amen. Are you learning something? Number 3. Individuals suffering from childhood trauma are often shy. Sometimes. Shy. Because they are used to disappearing in the midst of people. So they are not used to exposure. They avoid light. They don't want to take the center stage. They have beautiful things on their inside they never do. They can sing, they will never sing. They can dance, they will never dance. But something tells them it's not for you. Or you may never do it well. You may never do it like the rest. Number 4. Childhood trauma make people blame themselves for the things they are not even wrong about. You hear things like, it's my fault. Here's a breakup. The guy is clearly wrong. Or they get it. They say, no, it's my fault. It's my fault. I wish I had done it this way. I wish I had been cooking for him. Somebody you are not married to. I wish I had gone to the market earlier. I wish I did not talk like this. It can make you believe that you are not lovable, you are worthless, you are not even attractive. Hope you know when you look at the mirror, you don't really see well. You see what you have heard. Yes. If what you have in your mind is that you are not beautiful, regardless of who is staring at you in the mirror, you won't see the person. You will see that word clearly. Are you with me? When you have issues with trauma, you believe people are doing you a favor for loving you. Feel you are privileged to be loved. How? How are you not important? Nobody is doing you a favor and they love you. You are important. You are needed. Stop blaming yourself for what others did to you. Okay? That you have an abusive roommate. Say, I think it's my fault. I think it's my person. All right, learn to look at situations well and call it what it is. Are you following what I'm saying here? Then, number 5, trauma makes you bully yourself. What you do is that you use the exact same words of your abusers on yourself. I know I'm not smart. I know I'm a stupid person. I know because I'm ugly. I know I'm not this. They have sown the seed of that word, and then you continue from there. Using heavy words on yourself. Look at what Job was saying. Cursed is the day I was born. This and this and that.